everyone, and welcome back on another episode with Whatever Asmaa Says. As the awareness about Korea is expanding all over the world lately, either thanks to Hallyu or to other factors as well, a lot of people have been expressing their desire to pursue their studies here in Korea, and I am here to tell you all the things you should prepare beforehand in order to optimize your experience and get the most out of it, basically. This video as well is a collaboration with Coffee's through their project Vivid Korea that aims to promote understanding between cultures and also promoting studies in Korea. So stay tuned. The first thing that I would tell you to prepare before coming here is to learn at least a little bit of Korean. I know that even if your classes are not in Korean and you know that it's like completely 100% in English, having a little bit of knowledge in Korean will definitely help you because you need to have a social life, of course. You need to meet friends here, you need to go order food. You know, like there are a lot of experiences that you can do here, but not having Korean language in your pocket will actually like hinder that because a lot of places do not have like English services, or like a lot of people here, especially like the elders, do not really speak much English, so you might have a little bit of a problem. But if you speak a little bit of Korean, it will really make your life easier here, will help you to blend in better, make local friends, and just like optimize your experience overall. And actually I noticed that Koreans really appreciate it when you speak their language because it shows that you're interested, even though it might not be perfect. It's okay, just like know a little bit, try to converse a little bit with them. It shows that you're interested in their culture, their language, and that you're making efforts to understand it and just speak it. Although it's not perfect, it's okay, really. They appreciate it anyway, and you're not just requiring them to make efforts like to speak fluent English and you're not really like showing much efforts by yourself, you know. And even in your own university, sometimes universities would have those like 1 or 2 days where in the campus they would open up stalls for university clubs, like ones for singing, dancing, and whatever. Like there's a club for anything, and like Korean language would definitely help you with that because they don't always speak English, and if you speak Korean, it would help you to like get more of a like volunteering experience or whatever. And if you go to the market and you speak a little bit of Korean, you will definitely get discounts. Like the elderly really appreciate it when you like, because there are some markets where you can like haggle. So when you say like kakkajuseyo, like it really makes a difference, and adding a little bit of cuteness to it really makes it work. But I know for all of you complaining that you don't have open classes in your country or your city, it's okay. Like there are a lot of resources, really unlimited resources online for you to learn the language, and that's how I started as well. Of course I had like 1 year of Korean back home, but before even starting that 1 year I learned the alphabet by myself in 3 hours. It was not really that hard. And yeah, like you can start by that and then learn a few words here and there, just like how to say hi, how to say thank you, how to like ask for something, ask for the price, give this, give that, you know, like just the very essential things, and it will definitely be much of a help here when you come. The second thing you really need to be prepared for is the weather. Now, it's crazy because I came from Morocco and we also have like 4 seasons, and you would think that because Morocco is in Africa, the summer there would be like super hot and like dripping in sweat and everything, but little did I know that when I would come to Korea, summer here would be really way worse than back home. Because of course like back home it's really hot. When it was summertime, like the daytime would be really hot and like you tan really fast and everything, but at night it would be a little bit chilly, you know, when you go, especially when you go like near the beach or whatever, to an open space basically. But here it just stays like hot the whole day, including nighttime. It's crazy. So I didn't know about that. So like when I came my first summer here, it was crazy. Like I still remember because when I arrived to Korea it was actually summer, and I still remember when I arrived to the airport and like I was going out and that door opened. It was a huge shock for me. Like I would not forget this scene, like it's still inside of my mind because it's crazy. Like the moment that door opened, that heat wave just like hit me and I was like, take me back home. I'm not doing this. But yeah, like you should be prepared for that. And of course, like you know about winter, it's like kind of cold, especially for someone like me from Africa. For example, last winter it reached probably like minus 15 degrees and minus like 20 in other cities. So you need to be prepared for that. The third thing you should be prepared for is the drinking culture. So that's really funny because when I was back in Morocco, I was exposed to a certain extent to the Korean culture through dramas and variety shows, etc. So I already knew that Koreans really loved alcohol and like that they would drink pretty much, you know, like a lot of times during a week and just in social gatherings and everything. But when you come here, it's like you realize it even more because you're really exposed to it directly. And it's crazy because like whenever there's a social gathering, there's always alcohol, and if you want to get close to someone, there's always alcohol. Even in company meetings, or I don't know, like people you just meet for the first time and you want to get close to each other, so and you want to like chill a little bit, so you need to drink with them, or just like student reunions and everything. And that was a little bit of a thing that I didn't really expect to that extent, but I had to get used to it because of course I'm a hijabi and I don't drink alcohol, so there was a little bit of an issue for me in the beginning, but later on I got used to it. Like I just go with people, I socialize, they drink, I have my cider with me, and like that's it. And finally, the thing that you need to prepare the most when you come to Korea is definitely an open mind. Like I can't stress how much this is really important for you to have because you're coming to a different culture. Of course there will be differences that you have to face, and you cannot just be criticizing everything around, you know, because I know a lot of people who come here and they start comparing with their home countries, like, oh, we used to do that back home like this, but here it's like this and it's different, I can't get used to it, or they're doing it wrong. But that's not a thing. Of course, like you grew up in a certain culture and they grew up in a different culture, and if they're doing something a certain way, that doesn't mean that it's wrong and yours is right. So you have to understand and just like get used to things and get out of your comfort zone. Try to accept it, try to go with it. If you can't go with it, just like let them be and just like do your own thing without criticizing, without just like making your life a misery, you know? Because I know really a lot of people come here with the idea that Korea is amazing and like they're gonna live the la vida loca, you know? They're gonna live like the amazing life, it's perfect, everything is perfect. But when they come, they see those like small daily usual details and they start getting irritated, and that's not good because it piles up and it produces negative energy, and you don't want that in your life, do you? So you need to be accepting, get out of your comfort zone, try out new things, accept people how they are, just like discuss and have mutual understanding of each other and just like live peacefully, you know? That's the way to be. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope it was really useful to you. If you have any questions or suggestions or anything, just leave them down below and we will make sure we will respond to it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your lovely friends who are interested in coming to Korea as well. And take care. Annyeong!